What is up, you guys? Happy Monday. It is around 3 right now. We've been in the office for quite a while. We just have had a pretty heavy print day with a lot of the orders that came in over the weekend. We had a lot that chose later turnaround times, but then the orders that chose same day are bigger orders. So we need to make sure we're getting those out, but we are past our 3 o'clock turnaround time. Alex is in the back changing some ink. I just wanted to film an intro clip, but we have 3 printers up and going right now. It's beautiful outside. I told you guys last weekend that it was going to be a little chillier today, and that sucks because the printers, I did have to clean them quite a few times, but it's nice because we can leave the door open. So Alex is filling the ink up, I think, on printer number 3, if that's what you're hearing beeping back there. But we have a bunch of 120s to get printed and 88s or 82s. So it's going to be a busy day, or it has been a busy day. Printer number 1 is printing actually 5 120s, so that's going to be busy for quite some time. Printer number 2 is printing just some random 120s as well as some like 12.5s by 12.5s. And then printer number 3, I just had to change the film on, so what a start to the week, but it's okay. Everything is working pretty well. I do have to put ink in printer number 2, so I'm going to go do that, and then we will just see where the printers are at that point.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna...
Alright, filled that up. Have to go make sure that printer number 3 doesn't mess up when it hits that. Let's see, you don't want it to go down, because then it will, like the bar, when you put new film in, the bar will put new film in, you have to tape it, the old film down, and when it does that, sometimes when it rolls through, the bar will hit the sensor wrong, and then it will go up too much. It's hard to explain, but I just need to basically watch it to make sure that it doesn't do that. It should be okay right now. Yeah, and then I actually have to restart the file because we messed up. Well, we didn't mess up. When you change the film, it messed up two of the files, or 2 of the designs. So I'm gonna let it finish, and then we'll start the next one, and then the next 120 will go on. It's a busy day here at the shop, but what kind of Monday would it be if we are not loaded with new orders? That's what I like to see. I like to come in and have a busy Monday. So let's just keep going, keep working. All right, guys, time right now is 4 o'clock. We are making a good time with the orders that we have. I do have some that I have to get uploaded that were at the last minute turnaround time to make sure that they can go UPS, because that is what was selected. I just have spent kind of the time at getting some social media uploaded. I really haven't been like feeling the best today, so I really didn't spend time on my computer this morning getting anything up or ready. So I needed to make sure that I had posts ready to go, because I don't have a video for today to upload, so I had to make sure that I at least had some shorts and some TikToks. So I've just been spending time doing that. I've also just been going through my email, getting some emails sent out, responding to some customers. Alex has been busy doing his stuff this morning, so he's been coming out and seeing if I need any help or anything, but really they've been going perfectly fine. So I haven't really needed any extra hands, which is great. It's 4 right now, so we are going to be cutting into that time of, hey, like we need to get UPS out, so I might need help packaging while I'm out of the prints, but right now I think we're completely fine. This is like honestly one of the nicest things about running your own business, is because even like days that you're not feeling great, I can come in and like get, it sounds bad to say like, but like the bare minimum done, and I can get my orders out and still like take care of myself, if that makes sense. But I really do want to be able to push and get everything done that needs to get done, and all the stuff that I have on my agenda for this week, and I don't want a wasted day. But sometimes it's just your body telling you, hey, you need to chill it out for a second. But all the orders. Thank God the printers have not been causing me any catastrophic issues. That has been very helpful. I was worried coming in because of the quick weather changes that happened this weekend. But besides like a couple extra cleanings, nothing really needed to be done too differently. I did, so if you guys don't know, like when it's super humid out, the DTF printers, like usually the ink lines will stay moist and like the ink heads. So it's super easy for the film to, or for the ink to still push through. But when it gets cold, sometimes it can cause clogs in the ink lines because the ink just hardens. And in Houston this weekend, it decided to go from 81 on, or no, it was 86 on Saturday when we came in. And then when we woke up on Sunday morning, it was 62. So that's quite a difference in heat and humidity, but hopefully my mic was on this whole time. I think that will all be okay. They seem fine right now. I didn't have to use any clog buster, so I did have to change some film, and there was no, sometimes when it's super humid, there will be like drops of like oil that come off the printer. There was none of that this morning, so I didn't have to clean any of that up. The shop, I left it in pretty good condition when I left, so it was really just a good morning. Like I feel great that I set myself up for success before coming in today because I wasn't feeling that great. And Pastor Michaela was like, I'm just going to clean up so that we're ready on Monday. So really I saved myself in the past. Use that as a note that if you're procrastinating doing something, your future self will thank you for it. But we did just have one order come in for a Plus customer, so I do need to get that up. And then we will see where we land on that front. All right, guys, time right now is 5:39. We just finished wrapping up the UPS orders, so I told Alex that he can go whenever he's ready. We still have quite a few left to print. I mean, not too many. It's just a lot of small, like 11 by 11 one-offs. The bigger orders are a majority done. So like the last file ripping right now is only 150 inches. And then I'm going to put it, I think, on printer number 2 because this has, it's going to be done. It's at 60% right now, so it'll be done in the next couple minutes here. And then printer number 3 is also about to be done, but I won't have anything left to run on that, so I'll probably just turn it off and get the film cut for the day. So it's going to be obviously a FedEx night, but I don't think too late in of a night. I don't think like we're going to be rushing to get there. We've been very on top of it today, and we had some orders come in last minute, and I was kind of getting worried, but I think it all is going to be fine. I also was able to print some extra that, like, for customers that had longer turnaround times, so I'm getting ahead of the schedule there. It's been a very productive day, but I'm kind of just ready for this Monday. It feels like a long Monday. And like also just mail carriers, we're having a lot of issues with mail carriers, which I know there's like storms across the US right now, but like even just getting delivered to people in Texas, it just seems like everything is delayed. So I don't know what's going on that front, where we're going. And then I'm just gonna film some extra TikToks. I'm gonna film some extra TikToks and get the, I think I have one more to package for UPS, or for UPS. And then Alex has to run to UPS and USPS because we have one USPS. I've been running around the past couple hours. Again, I don't know if my mic is ever on, so I have to like double check it. But I'm gonna get some footage of the printers for you guys. My mind's everywhere today, guys. I feel like I'm hanging on by a thread, but that's okay. It's a great day to run a business. Great day to, we're just gonna look at the bright side. I always talk about just pushing through the rough moments. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna finish strong, and then we're gonna get all the queue out, and we'll start tomorrow fresh and cleaned out from the weekend, and that's going to be an amazing feeling because then it's basically like what comes in overnight is going to be what has to get shipped out. So it's always good for us in the morning when we're kind of deciding, are we going to go into the office early? Are we going to kind of work from our home office? Are we going to? So cleaning up the queue, that's the goal for today. Let's hope we can accomplish it. Alright guys, time right now is about 7 o'clock. The printers are just finishing up some orders that I'm going to put on the shelf and mark as like on shelf ready to be packaged, but they're not going to ship out till tomorrow. Everything that's due to ship out today is already packaged and ready to go. Alex is actually buying some more shipping boxes because we're getting close to the end here. I don't know what I filmed today or what I have in terms of a vlog, so if it's short, I sincerely apologize, guys. It's just been one of those Mondays where my energy's low, I'm not feeling great, and also we just had a bunch of orders that I had to get printed. But I'm hoping to be back on track tomorrow and at least semi feeling a little bit better. That would be great. But you guys have been showing so much love on my heat press video, and that truly means the world to me because those are the type of videos that I take quite a bit of time just planning and kind of researching and looking into. So if you guys have any topics that you want to like hear me discuss or anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love to discuss like what you guys want to know, whether that's like apparel or business related or anything really. I'm up for discussing. But I'm gonna probably finish packaging soon, or I already finished packaging. See, my head is just not in it today. I'm going to finish the printers, and then we're going to cap them, and we should be on our way very early here. I think I've told you guys this in the past. I don't know if I talked about it last week, but the mail carriers have been very all over the place lately. We haven't even attempted to ship USPS. I had one today that so USPS is the only one that can deliver to PO boxes. So if your address is a PO box, we have to ship it USPS, or otherwise it won't get delivered. We haven't even attempted to ship USPS because it's been rough, and I know it's because there's been storms. So I think I talked about this a little bit in the last vlog. I don't know if I left it in on Friday. I talked about it, but I don't know if I left it in because it was a long rant. But basically, we all know about the storms and everything that's been coming through the US, and it's been truly crazy. If you've been watching the news, just seeing how everything is coming about, and people are towns are getting destroyed. Anyway, well, it's going through, it looks like the majority of Tennessee, that area, and the USPS or the UPS hub is in Louisville, Kentucky, and the FedEx hub is in Memphis, Tennessee. And that area has been hit very bad, that whole, I said, all those states. So basically, it seemed everything that we shipped on Wednesday night through the weekend just didn't get scanned in. It didn't even make it to FedEx. And on top of it, I think they're backed up. So I went onto their website on Friday because we had some customers that were like, hey, I placed the order for overnight and I don't know what's happening. It's not moving. They're saying delivery's updated. So of course I reached out to them, or I tried to research, and basically there was a spot on FedEx's website that said due to current weather trajectories and all that, picture almost to finish, so I'm gonna go cap it. We basically the Memphis hub the Memphis hub of FedEx is basically canceled, closed. They're not moving packages, planes. Even if you look on, because you can, I don't know if you guys know this, Alex taught me this, you can track planes that mail carriers use. If that's new, or if that's not new and you guys know that and I just sound like an idiot, just don't say anything. Apparently you can track the planes that you can that fly in. So you can track basically every plane that FedEx ships into Memphis, and when it gets delivered from Houston or wherever you're at. So on Thursday or on Friday morning, Alex and I woke up and people were like, hey, my package didn't get here. I figured it was because of the storms. Is there any up? So we checked FedEx, and the plane didn't even take off on Thursday night. It said due to weather, it wasn't. Basically, they said due to weather, the plane wasn't taking off. So it seems none of the packages on Thursday or Friday made it to their destination because of those storms. And it kind of seems like some of the delays are even happening now. So it's just been a mess in terms of that, which again, I don't want to like complain because I know this was bad and people like lost their houses and stuff. But as like business owner, it just kind of sucks that our customers' packages are not getting delivered on time. But I mean, there's nothing we can do. I basically just tell them to reach out to, like, this is what's going on. If you want more details, you could try reaching out to FedEx, but I don't think they're going to tell you if like the hub is going to be open or if the weather's like, you know what I mean? Like basically what you're getting is what we're going to get at the end of the day. So you just got to try to be patient on all parties and hope that it all gets worked out. But looks like the printers are almost done and it's about 7:04 right now. So I'm going to cap, looks like printer 2 is done. Like I said, all the packages that are going today are already packaged. These are just ones that are due to ship tomorrow. And since like the files ended, I want to be able to put them on the shelf and like mark them as delivered or mark them as produced so that we don't produce them tomorrow. But basically, I think besides like one order for like a 7-day and there were some t-shirts attached to it, we're pretty cleared out, which is great. So off to a great start. Even though, you know, we weren't feeling the best today, we are off to a great start on the week with our queue and off to getting all of these orders out and shipped right on time. All right, 7:09, just finished with printer number 2. Alex printed number 3. He's vlogging right now, so I'm gonna talk quietly. But I'm gonna try to just clean up a little bit of the like powder bags, because I went through like three powder bags today. So I'm going to just clean up kind of a lot around the shop because it was so nice coming in today and just having everything done. And especially like I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll feel better, but I just would like to, again, like I said, set myself up for success just in case, because you guys know, like, you can't ever take sick days when you run a business. You gotta just, I mean, you can, but alright guys, that is a wrap on Monday. We are gonna come back tomorrow stronger, and then turning off all the printers, but we'll be back tomorrow for a daily vlog. Hopefully we come in to a bunch of orders because now our queue is empty and I have nothing to print tomorrow. So might be a morning that we stay home and work in the office, or we might come in or work in the home, or we might come in early to the office and work here. I do have to just finish pushing this one through, but figured I would end the vlog. There we go. There. Sorry guys, gotta get close up for my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another daily vlog in the print shop.